artistically, it's not a good look. We really have to give artists that right to say what they want to say. Of course, within reason. I mean, the First Amendment does have its considerations, but these are artists, and the whole idea about music, hip hop, rock and roll, whatever it is, artists have to be artists and they need to have that creative expression, that autonomy, that freedom. And if we are to believe that a label is going in and discerning lyrics where there doesn't even seem to be a direct shot and they're asking for verses to be taken off, they're asking for artists to be censored, their own artists, because remember, Kendrick is his deal is through Interscope, which is also distributed through Universal Music Group. So for this to happen, it just isn't a great look. Now, I do understand that in Universal's mind, they're currently in litigation with Drake. Drake is suing them for defamation because he feels that Not Like Us had a lot of detrimental effects to him and his safety. And I've done whole videos just breaking down Drake's lawsuit. But again, it's setting such a bad precedent. And this is something I said from jump. Like, Drake's lawsuit is very self serving, like, it serves him. It isn't meant to serve all artists or protect all artists because I don't think he would care if anything wasn't related to him, right? All of these conversations seem to be around him and his feelings. So I think we're just going down a very slippery slope where labels are actively getting involved in the lyrical content. And I think if they want to get involved, then they have to get involved across the board. And if a label is going to get involved in the creative process, where does that stop? It starts with the lyrical content. Is it going to be the visuals, who that artist is friends with? Like, all of these things. Is the label going to get more heavy handed because they are worried about litigation, whether it be from Drake or other artists? And I think that's where this Drake lawsuit, it just sets that tone that now when an artist isn't happy because they lost a rap beef, they're pointing the finger at everyone and trying to blame everybody. And when you go to court, like, it costs a lot of money. So I can see labels just being more and more apprehensive about signing so-called controversial artists, working with them. And I just don't know from a artistic standpoint how that ends up being beneficial for anybody.